Have you ever ignored someone you knew needed help thinking, that's not my problem? Maybe a classmate was being picked on. Maybe someone looked upset and you didn't ask why. Or maybe you told yourself, someone else will step in. Well, the truth is we've all done that at some point in time. But Jesus once told a story that flips that mindset upside down and challenges us to step in and love others in a whole new way. The story is called The Parable of the Good Samaritan, and you'll find it in Luke chapter 10, verses 25 to 37. Here's how the parable goes, as told by Jesus. A man, whom many scholars believe was a Jew, was walking along the road from Jerusalem to Jericho. On the road, he was attacked by robbers. They beat him up, stole everything, and left him half dead. Then a priest came down the road. He saw the wounded man, but instead of helping, he crossed to the other side and kept walking. Moments later, a Levite approached. He too saw the man lying there, and he also passed by, leaving him behind. But finally, a Samaritan comes along. Back then, Jews and Samaritans did not get along with each other. However, when this Samaritan saw the wounded man, he felt compassion. He cleaned and bandaged the Jew's wounds. Then the Samaritan brought him to an inn and took care of him. The next day, the Samaritan gave money to the innkeeper and said,
"Take care of him, and whatever more you spend, I will repay you when I come back."
Jesus ends the story by asking which of the three was a true neighbor to the injured man, the priest, the Levite, or the Samaritan. A man who was listening to Jesus replied,
"The one who showed him mercy."
Jesus answers with a powerful invitation.
Yes, now go and do the same.
So what can we as believers learn from this parable? First, Jesus' story is about much more than just being kind to others. At the center of it, he's teaching us what real love looks like in God's eyes. Jesus wants us to rethink who we see as our neighbor. In his story, it wasn't the religious priest or the Levite who stopped to help. It was the Samaritan. That's a big deal. Jesus is showing us that love isn't just for people who are like us. Real love for our neighbor goes beyond human boundaries. It means reaching out to anyone in need, no matter their race, culture, background, or relationship with us. In short, Jesus is teaching us that our neighbor is anyone who needs help. And as his followers, we're called to love everyone, not just the people we feel comfortable with. Second, did you notice that the Samaritan didn't just feel sorry for the injured man? He actually turned his feelings into action. He gave his time, spent his own money, and made sure the man was taken care of. In other words, the Samaritan followed through. That's what real love looks like to God. For us, it could mean helping someone even if it means sacrificing some of our time, energy, resources, or comfort. It's about showing up for people in real ways that make them feel seen, loved, and valued. In summary, the parable of the Good Samaritan is God's call to action for us. Jesus doesn't want us to just admire the kindness of the Samaritan. He wants us to be like him. He wants us to notice the people others may overlook and to love them with both our thoughts and our actions. This means stepping out of our comfort zones and reaching out in ways that cross man-made boundaries between people. It means not just feeling something, but doing something.
Enjoyed this video? Give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more anime Bible content. Also check out our other videos right here. God bless you.